What if I tell you there is a show which has crossed more than 1,000 episodes, and still we don't know what the name of the show means? We are talking about the anime One Piece and the mysteries this show holds. One Piece is often praised for its characters, world building, and emotion. But there's another layer to it, the layer that has kept fans theorizing for over 2 decades. Its mysteries. This is a story built on hidden history, forbidden knowledge, and unanswered questions that shape every corner of its world. Today, we're going to explore the core mysteries that define One Piece and what they might be leading toward. There are numerous mysteries of One Piece, but we will be covering the biggest ones. 1. The Void Century. The 100 years the world forgot. There's a century in history that no one is allowed to speak about. No books record it, no teachers mention it. A full 100 years erased from human memory. This is the Void Century. Imagine being born into a world where history itself has been murdered, where an entire civilization simply vanished. And the only clues left behind are massive stone tablets that cannot be destroyed. Cut to Ohara. When the scholars have tried to uncover this forbidden truth, the world government answered with fire. Not a warning, not a negotiation. They erased the island because the truth of the past threatens the power of the present. But what happened in those missing years? Who was the Great Kingdom? A peaceful nation? A world power? Or something even larger? A civilization so advanced it terrified the early world government? The Void Century is not just a blank spot in history. It is the original sin of the One Piece world. Number 2, the Will of D, the name that defies death. Across the world of One Piece, there is a name, a single letter, that follows the most dangerous people in history. The D is not a middle name. It is a message, a legacy carried by kings, warriors, criminals, and fools. But what does it mean? Every bearer of the D shares traits. They oppose oppression. They change the world wherever they go. And in the moment of death, they smile. It's as if they already know something the rest of the world does not. Cut to Law, Luffy, Ace, Roger. The world government fears this name. They ban it from records. They whisper about a natural enemy of the gods. So who are the D? A remnant of the Great Kingdom? A bloodline of rebels? Or the last carriers of the world's true history? Whatever the truth is, it will shake the foundations of the world. 3. The One Piece treasure. Why did Roger laugh? Every treasure in fiction has rules. Gold shines, jewels sparkle, power corrupts. But the One Piece is different. It made the Pirate King laugh. Cut to Laugh Tale. What sort of treasure makes the world's greatest pirate burst into laughter? What did he see on that island? A truth too absurd to be sad? A plan too ridiculous to be taken seriously? Roger didn't tell the world because the time wasn't right. Not politically, not morally, not spiritually. But here's the real question. When the treasure is found again, will the world laugh or will it burn? 4. Imu, the shadow ruler of the world. For 800 years, the world has believed that there is no king, no single ruler, no supreme authority. But there is someone on the empty throne, Imu, a figure so mysterious that even the 5 elders kneel before them. Their lifespan appears unnatural, their knowledge ancient, their presence terrifying. Why does this person hide? Why do they destroy entire bloodlines? And why do they react with fear at the name of Nika? If the Void Century is the crime, Imu is the criminal. 5. The ancient weapons, power enough to reshape the world. There are weapons in One Piece so powerful that they can rewrite the borders of the globe. Poseidon, a princess who controls sea kings. Pluton, a ship designed for destruction. Uranus, a weapon so mysterious we only know its name. These are not tools for war. They are tools for remaking the world. Why were they created? To defend the Great Kingdom? To destroy it? or to reshape the world into something entirely different. And when they activate again, the world as we know it will change. 6. Joy Boy and Nika, the forgotten gods of freedom. Joy Boy, Nika, two names separated by centuries, yet tied together in myth, music, and rebellion. Joy Boy was a man who lived 800 years ago, a man who carried a promise so great that even the sea itself remembers him. Nika, the sun god, is a figure whispered about in slave stories, a bringer of freedom, dancing and laughing as chains break. And Luffy is now the bridge between these legends. Are Joy Boy and Nika the same? Two spirits of freedom reborn throughout history. An inherited will? A cycle destined to repeat until the world is freed? This is no longer mythology. It is prophecy. 7. Devil fruits, desire made real. Devil fruits break every rule of nature. Humans turn into rubber. Animals turn into clouds. Clowns split their bodies into pieces. But where do they come from? Vegapunk revealed a horrifying truth. Devil fruits are the physical manifestation of humanity's desires. A desire to fly, a desire to transform, a desire to rule the sea. But this explanation raises an even bigger question. Whose desire was so powerful that it created the Sun God Nika? These fruits are not magic. They are the dreams and nightmares of ancient humanity. 8. The world map. Why the planet should not exist. The world of One Piece is broken, literally. A massive continent splits the globe. Oceans behave like living beings. Weather patterns make no sense. The Grand Line feels engineered, artificial, as if someone or something designed the world to hide the truth. What was the planet like before the Red Line? Did the ancient weapons create this unnatural geography? Is the world we know a prison built to hide history? 9. Ancient races. The people who knew too much. The Lunarians, hunted for their flames. The Giants, feared for their strength. The Buccaneers, enslaved for their lineage. The Shandorians, protectors of ancient texts. These aren't just races. They are survivors. Survivors of a world before the world government. Survivors of the Great Kingdom. Survivors of a truth the modern world cannot accept. What did they know? What did they witness? And why is the world government still trying to erase them, even after 800 years? 10. The Final War. The world will be rebirthed. One Piece is building toward a war larger than Marineford. A war that will reshape the planet. We have hints. The destruction of the Red Line, the unification of the seas, the revelation of the Void Century, the return of Joy Boy, and the downfall of the world government. When that final battle begins, the world of One Piece will not merely change, it will be reborn.